Hello and welcome. My name's Hayden Bratt and I'm the author of MicroLeadership. When I wrote the book MicroLeadership, what I was really trying to create was a practical guide for leaders today to think about how they can all become better leaders into the future. I really wanted to design a book that was aimed at just people like you and I, people who are responsible for managing others, who had an aspiration to want to create teams that are motivated, teams that are always constantly improving and looking for innovation, teams that collaborate well together and believe in real teamwork, to lead people and teams who have resilience and are able to cope with setbacks well, and of course to drive great outputs. And that's what led to micro leadership. And if for those who've read the book or have seen anything about it, you'll know the book is full of practical techniques that you can apply to help you become a much more effective leader. And we want to bring that to you now. And one of the things that I really wanted to focus on when we created the book was to give people a tool to be able to assess their current level of capability. The start point for any personal development is to understand yourself, to raise your awareness of your current levels of capability so you can understand where you can leverage and maximize your strengths, but also identify the areas that maybe could be better. So what we've done is we've created a brand new micro leadership assessment, and we're bringing it for the first time to you guys free of charge. So I'm just going to share with you what you'll get when you complete the online profiler. So we will send you a link which you can then follow to go to our micro assessment. It takes about 20 minutes and you'll be asked to evaluate yourself against the 6 habits that make up the micro leadership approach. As you can see, it will be personalized to you and it will be your own personal micro assessment based on your answers. It'll cover the 6 habits that make up the micro leadership system, and you'll be asked to evaluate yourself against your current focus on these 6 habits. So it's going to give you some really practical identification of where your current strengths lie in terms of the habits and where you could maybe do more. And the outputs will be delivered like this. So we'll have the 6 habits and you will have your scores against each of those 6 habits. Now this is just a sample that we've taken, but in this example you've got the dominant habit being live to serve. So we will be asking you the question, how are you utilizing your dominant habit to become more effective as a leader? How are you using your secondary habit in conjunction with your dominant habit, in this case be a connector, to really drive your ability to engage and inspire others? And then we'll look at your inferior habit, which in this case is show up. And this will ask you the question as to what are the limitations that this has? How is this holding you back from being a more effective leader? So by being able to evaluate and assess yourself against the 6 habits, you'll be able to clearly see where your current focus lies and what strengths that brings to you, but also start to recognize where some of the challenges might be in your current approach to leadership, which will be the first step on your journey to becoming a much more effective, much more impactful and inspiring leader, to create those teams that we described that are motivated, inspired, looking for improvements, collaborating well together, have great resilience, and of course deliver fantastic outputs. So we would love you to take the test. You will find a link to the assessment is on attached to this video. Love you to go on and take that assessment, and we'll be really looking forward to sharing the outputs with you so you can start your journey to becoming a micro leader, really challenging yourself to become the very best leader you can for now and into the future. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this video, and we look forward to sharing your own micro assessment with you in the next few days. Thank you.